Pause. Stop. Recording resume.
And here to perform the national anthem of the United States of America, backed by popular demand, please sing along with the harmonica class from the Koreatown Senior and Community Center.
This is Oil Country. Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
The playoffs are here. The Edmonton Oilers, they're on the road to face the Kings here in Los Angeles for Game 1. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Brendan Escott. We are the Oilers Radio Network. In the starting lineup, it's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, Connor McDavid with Zach Hyman and Connor Brown. On defense, Darnell Nurse and Evan Bouchard, and goal with Stuart Skinner. For the Kings, Philip Deneau with Warren Foegele and Trevor Moore up front. Mikey Anderson and Drew Doughty on defense. Darcy Kemper starts in goal. The referees, Trevor Hansen and Kyle Raymond. CJ Murray and Kyle Murchison are on the lines. We drop the puck. We're underway. Game 1 here at the Crypto.com Arena. And the puck goes into the King zone. It's McDavid into the right wing corner, now in behind the net. Throws it back to the point. The shot from the point off a body, and it goes into the corner. Brown leaving it behind the goal. McDavid separated from the puck by Anderson. Foegele will get it out up to Moore, and he'll flip it to the Edmonton blue line. At center ice is Warren Foegele. He'll give it to Gavrikov, back into his own end. Throw it across. Jordan Spence, now to Gavrikov through the middle, off the stick of Kopitar. Stuart Skinner's got to play it. Rims it on the left, goes off the stick of Arvidsson. It comes out to center ice, flying through there is Draisaitl. He steals it from Spence to Arvidsson. The shot, the save made by Kemper. He'll cover it up. We're 56 seconds into the scoreless first as Arvidsson gets dumped onto the ice in front of that Kings goal.
Well,
A little bit of a funky puck touch there from the LA defender, and Draisaitl was able to create a look for the Edmonton Oilers' Victor Arvidsson, and he needs to get going. Both Arvidsson and Skinner did not have the regular seasons they want, Jeff Skinner, but Jeff Skinner had a good back half of the year. 9 goals, 14 points, final 29 games, and went plus 10. And frankly, Victor Arvidsson had more opportunity. Draisaitl against Kopitar, that's the matchup that Jim Hiller wants.
Off the draw in the Kings zone. Puck rimmed in from the point. Wallman had his stick lifted by Kempe, and it comes out. Kulak will go in behind his net. Leaves the puck to Draisaitl. Up the left wing. Across to Arvidsson at center ice. We'll dump it in, but Draisaitl was in early. It's offside against the Oilers.
So we saw a lot of the 1-3-1 in the final 2 games played between these two teams. That is not what LA has shown through their first 2 shifts. And we expect some different looks between these two teams. And now Nugent Hopkins against Byfield. And this was the matchup that the Kings won in the game here in Edmonton. Trent Frederick out there, his first shift, really since the game here in LA.
We played just over 7 minutes. Good to see him out there. Goes into the Edmonton zone. Skinner a little backhand pass on the right to Emberson. He'll get it out. The puck's going to bounce into the Los Angeles left wing corner. Up to LaFerriere, now to Byfield. Give it to Fiala. That gets knocked away. It's in the high slot. LaFerriere, a shot. And there's a blocker save by Skinner. In the left wing corner, it's Nurse, lost the puck, but coming through to save the day is Nugent Hopkins. And on the right wing at center ice to Frederick, off the boards and in. We're scoreless here in the first as the Oilers take on the Kings in game 1. Milenius up the left wing for Los Angeles to the left wing corner. Taken to the end boards by Josh Brown. It's in behind the Edmonton net, and there's going to be a penalty.
That is a tough call on Brett Kulak.
Be a holding call.
That's a 50-50 each way. If that's going to be the standard, then that's the standard. I mean, you're a minute, 2 minutes into this is the problem with this league. 2 minutes into the game, we saw about 6 of those between Montreal and Washington.
Right off the bat, here's the Kings goal.
That is, he barely touched the stick for less than 2 seconds. That's a tough call. Kings get their first power play. They were 27th in the league at 17.9%, and the Oilers at 78.2 were 16th in the league.
Oiler penalty kill. It's brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Kings power play have been a little better near late in the season. I think Andrei Kuzmenko had a part to do with it.
Well, definitely five forwards for LA on this power play, and you wonder if the Oilers at some point slipped Connor McDavid out against this as a penalty killer.
Kings power play was 8 for 24 in the last 5 games.
They win a lot of draws here. Nugent Hopkins can't get tossed out after Henrique did.
So Nugent Hopkins in. Face off to the right of Skinner. We're scoreless in the first. We're 2:08 into the opening period. Goes to the right wing boards. Emberson into the corner with Byfield. Around to the right. Fiala has it on the right wing. Fiala taken to the corner. There's a loose puck. Darnell Nurse will get it down the ice.
The Oilers will try to quickly get Brown and Janmark together. They're very good at breaking plays up in the neutral ice.
Kempe up the right wing. Drops it back to Byfield. At the Edmonton blue line. Across on the right. The shot. And it's saved made by Skinner off of Kuzmenko. The puck in the left wing corner. Kopitar to Kuzmenko to Kopitar. To the blue line. Kempe to the right. Fiala in front scores. At the side of the net was Kuzmenko. And it's 1-0 for the Kings.
Again, if that's the standard, there will be lots of power plays both ways. But this Kings power play is playing confidently, and they threw it around. And frankly, that was too easy on the back door to Kuzmenko. And the Oilers are going to come right back here with McDavid, with Draisaitl, and Hyman. Did that ever get to Kuzmenko?
I think so. Might have went off of him. Yeah, definitely. It hit his stick. Kuzmenko deflected it in. So Kuzmenko 2:49 into the first period. 1-0. Kings lead on the power play goal. Andrei Kuzmenko playing in his first NHL playoff game. Puck goes past Bouchard on the right point, down into the Edmonton zone. Kulak in behind the net. Shakes off Trevor Moore. Center ice to Bouchard. Now to Draisaitl. Got it in front of the goal, but Hyman had it just knocked away from him. Danault will get it out for Los Angeles. Draisaitl inside his own line, through the middle, off the stick of Drew Doughty. Hyman will get to it on the end boards in Los Angeles territory. Puck comes free, it's Kuzmenko. He's the goal scorer. He'll come up the right wing. Kuzmenko into the Edmonton zone right wing corner, and it's passed through the slot, goes all the way to the left wing boards. Kopitar off the boards to the right point. Spence a shot, and that's wide of the net. It rims up the right wing, and it's McDavid off the right wing boards and in. Spence pokes it up the left wing. Kuzmenko up to center ice. Now across to Kempe into the Oiler end. A rising shot off the glass, and the puck goes into the corner. Just past Kuzmenko. 1-0. Kings lead. Just over 4 minutes gone here in the opening period.
And they know the Oilers are going to play 4D a lot. They're going to pound Edmonton's defense when they get a chance, Cam.
Fiala and Kempe get the assists on the goal by Kuzmenko. It's brought in by Arvidsson. He's top of the circle in the King zone to the blue line. Bouchard shot, saved by Kemper. Redirection by Podkolzin. And Darcy Kemper holds on to it. Quick shot by Bouchard with a redirection by Podkolzin. Face-off will be to the right of Kemper. His last action was that game in Edmonton on April 14th. David Riddick played the last couple games.
Well, he's sharp early.
Draisaitl into the face-off circle with Quinton Byfield.
Drop the puck here, Stripes.
Maybe not. Nope, Draisaitl out of the face-off circle. Podkolzin will come in. Goes to the right wing corner. Clark has it for the Kings. Up to Byfield to bring it out through the middle and over the Edmonton line. Left wing for Fiala. Into the corner to Byfield. Rims the puck, but Arvidsson can get it out for Edmonton. Pushes it to the middle of Podkolzin. Now to Draisaitl. That's offside.
He had Leon. Leon is like a shot out of cannon tonight, and if Podkolzin makes that play, it's a breakaway for Leon. Did not like that penalty call against Kulak. It's playoffs, a little reach inside like that on the stick. But the Kings made the power play count. The Oilers are going to have to attack the 5-forward unit. You can't be too passive. They got skill, but don't be afraid to put them in a tough spot. That may mean changing the personnel at some point.
Edmondson in his own zone for the Kings on the left wing to Malott. He got it out, and the puck's at center ice. Frederick tried to shoot it in, knocked out of the air, and Turcotte pushed it down into the Edmonton zone. Wallman will take it in behind the Oiler net. He'll stop back there. Jake Wallman out through the middle, up the right wing for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. At the center ice line, he'll drift it in. Rims on the left, right back to Nugent-Hopkins. To the blue line in the middle, Nurse a shot, and that hit traffic in front of the goal, didn't get through to it. Bouchard can keep it in. Doughty, cross on the left for Fogle. Fogle to center ice. He'll bounce it in. Skinner comes out of his net. Rims the puck on the left wing. To center. Frederick will shoot the puck in. It'll go cross corner. Hyman chases after it. Runs into Anderson on the end boards. And the puck does get cleared. Shot back in by Bouchard. 1-0 Kings. 6 minutes gone here in the opening period. Here at game one. In the neutral zone. Fogle and Hyman were looking for it. It'll go to Bouchard. Across to Nurse to Bouchard. Just inside the Edmonton blue line. Pass through the middle, goes off of Kempe. So Bouchard has to go after it, take it in behind his own net. Skating through McDavid, and he picks it up, and he's got some speed. Now on the left wing, too far for Brown. Find it in the left corner. Poke it over to the right side. Edmonton up to boards to Kempe to center ice to Kuzmenko. Now to Gavrikov into the Oiler end. He's driving down the right wing. Played it off the outside of the Oiler net. Into the corners. Kulak off the boards and out.
That's too many men. Got away with it.
Gavrikov able to dump it in off the stick of Kuzmenko. The puck on the right wing. Shot up the right side to center ice for Corey Perry. Perry will lift it in. Back for it, Anderson. Henrique takes him to the end boards. It's in the skates of Mikey Anderson. Squeezed loose by Henrique. Henrique left wing corner. And behind the net to Janmark. Now to Henrique to Janmark. To the right wing point. Bouchard to Corey Perry. Towards the net. Put it off the outside of the goal. Janmark in behind the net. Knocked down by Doughty. Gets back up.
That's a penalty.
And there's the penalty going to Drew Doughty. As we've played 7 minutes and 26 seconds of the first period. 1-0 the Kings lead. Oilers will be on the power play when we come back. 1-0 Kings here in the first from the Crypto.com arena in Los Angeles. It's Ford Dealers NHL hockey checking. Edmonton gets their first power play. They're down 1-0. We played 7:26 of the first period.
And that was a penalty. More of a penalty than the one that was called against Kulak, but the Kings capitalized on their power play. It's incumbent upon Edmonton to do so. The Oilers' power play the last 3 years against LA in the playoffs at 45.5%. Now, the Oilers dropped to 12th in the league in the power play, 23.7, as Edmonton in the final 14 games really struggled with the extra man, just 17%, but they never had both McDavid and Draisaitl in the lineup. They got their entire first unit tonight.
Power play brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at AtcoEnergy.com. Off the draw, the puck goes past Bouchard and out.
Clean face-off win for Leon, and unfortunately, Booch couldn't keep it in.
Bouchard up the right wing. Back to Draisaitl, across to McDavid, in over the line. Nugent Hopkins peeled off his stick by Moore, and he'll shoot it down the ice.
So they're more aggressive than they've been on the PK in past couple of years. They were very passive before. 8th in the league in penalty killing this year. They were second last year, but Edmonton scored 9 goals against them.
McDavid in over the line. Left wing to Nugent Hopkins to the blue line. Bouchard now to Draisaitl, top of the circle on the right wing. For McDavid off the right wing to the middle, over to the left, in front of the net. That goes off the stick in behind the Kings goal. Cleared out by Fogle and down the ice.
We can already see how much more aggressive LA is. They're really forcing the play. The Oilers are going to have to move the puck quickly on the power play.
1-0 Kings, 8:20 gone here in the first period. Draisaitl into the Kings zone. Edmonton on the power play. All the way across to McDavid down the left. Over to Draisaitl, the shot and the save made by Kemper, sliding across, and he holds on.
And you will not see Edmonton split the minutes up here. There's 54 seconds left on this power play. The only change, Hyman's going to come off, and Corey Perry's going to be the net front. Long-range bomber from Leon, but the Oilers didn't have any net front there as Hyman got boxed out in front of the net. And Hyman coming off an undisclosed injury. Draisaitl coming off what was described as a lower body injury, though he skated every day, Cam.
Yeah. He missed the last 7 games. Hyman missed the last 3.
But he skated lots.
Yes. He's off to the left of Kemper. The puck goes right to Gavrikov. He couldn't get it out. Kept in by McDavid. To the top of the circle, and Edmondson gets it down the ice. Bouchard out from behind the Edmonton net. 39 seconds left to go in the penalty to Doughty. Bouchard into the King zone. Stops up just over the blue line. Down the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Into the middle, but it skips over the stick of McDavid. It comes out. On the right side, McDavid to Perry. Right wing corner in the King zone. Behind the net. His pass for Draisaitl misses and goes down the ice.
And again, this first unit has not played a lot. Haven't played at all over the last 14 games.
Penalty to Doughty over in 8 seconds. Nurse up the left side to Skinner. Now to Henrique to Skinner. Skinner on the left wing to the middle. Can't get a shot away. Penalty is over. Doughty's out of the box. Byfield to center ice off at Doughty, and it goes down into the Edmonton zone. Edmonton 0 for 1 on the power
That's
play.
a huge thing for opposition teams when they kill the vaunted Oilers power play off.
Wallman will shoot it into the Kings zone. It's in the right wing corner. Henrique ties up with Edmondson. Arvidsson along the right wing boards. Arvidsson to the top of the circle. Now to Skinner, the shot and the save by Kemper. And Moore pulls it off the right wing boards out through the middle. Finds Clark. Gets into the Edmonton zone left wing. A shot, stick save made by Stuart Skinner. And up the right wing, it's Nurse to center ice. He'll loop back into his own end. 9:45 to go in the first. 1-0 Kings lead.
And there's your 1-3-1 and your stationary breakout for Edmonton lined up right through the middle of the ice. They can boo all they want, but it's all about trying to create turnovers. The Oilers are offside.
Yeah, offside right at the Kings blue line with 9:33 to go here in the first period. It's a power play goal by Andrei Kuzmenko. That's the difference. Kings lead 1-0. We're going to take a break from the Crypto.com arena here in Los Angeles. It's Ford Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Kings lead the Oilers. 9:33 to go here in the first period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer with the Crypto.com arena in Los Angeles. Tonight's Oilers Alberta Fights Cancer Playoffs 50-50. It's presented by Rogers. It's in support of the Ben Stelter Foundation, Kids with Cancer Society, and Alberta Cancer Foundation. Advancing research, investing in treatments, and providing support to families. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50 to join the fight for a cure. Kuzmenko, the goal scorer that came 2:49 in, it was on the power play. Faceoff's going to be at center ice. It's McDavid, Brown, and Hyman out there with Nurse and Bouchard. Byfield, Fiala, Laferriere on the ice with Anderson and Doughty for the Kings. And the puck to Drew Doughty at the Los Angeles line. His pass goes off of Hyman into the Kings zone. Anderson up through the middle. Glances off the stick of Bouchard into the Edmonton zone. Bouchard into the corner. On the right wing for Brown. Takes it off the boards. It's away from Fiala. Now to Bouchard, still inside the Edmonton zone. Right wing for McDavid. He's got speed up that right side. Couple of moves. He's in over the line. Across to the left wing point. Nurse pulls to the middle. A backhand, and that goes off two different bodies and wide of the net. Fiala on the left wing, high in the air and out, skating towards it. Laferriere into the Edmonton zone. Forced behind the net by Nurse. Goes to the left wing corner. Centering pass. And it goes off of the netminder Skinner. Kuzmenko in behind the net. Dodges a hit, has it in the left wing corner. Kuzmenko to the point to Gavrikov. Across to Spence, a shot wide of the Edmonton goal. And right to Connor Brown, and he'll bring it to the line of the Kings. Got stood up there. Draisaitl
had the stick hacked right out of his hands, right in front of the ref, no call.
It's inside the Los Angeles blue line. Spence on the right. Now on the right to Kuzmenko, tried to shoot it, couldn't get it through. And Arvidsson through the middle of the ice into the Kings zone to Draisaitl, down towards the net, goes off a skate and Podkolzin into the blue line, kept in by Wallman to Draisaitl in front, and the save made by Kemper. A redirection by Arvidsson, and Arvidsson in the right wing corner. To the left side to Podkolzin, to the left wing point, Wallman's blast just tipped wide. It's along the right wing boards in the Kings zone. 1-0 LA leads. 7:40 to go in the opening period, and Kempe's able to get it out.
This line's got good chemistry, 5v5 right now. Leon's line with Podkolzin and Arvidsson have had a couple good looks, even strength.
Brett Kulak through the middle of the ice. The center's able to shoot it in. Edmondson behind his net to Clark. Right wing corner to Deneau. Over to Clark. Out through the middle to Fogle. Dump it down the right side. Deneau goes in behind the net. One hands it into the slot, and Fogle will keep it in, but didn't get a shot. And the puck goes to the right wing corner of the Edmonton zone. Nugent Hopkins battles in there with Moore as it comes free into the slot to Fogle. The shot in the left pad, saved by Stuart Skinner. Jeff Skinner to center ice. Just to the LA blue line. Edmondson on the left wing to center will shoot it in. Rims on the right. Janmark to the middle of the ice for Henrique. Now to Janmark into the King zone, down the left wing. Off the outside of the net. And the puck is covered up by Kemper. And we get the whistle with 6:28 to go here in the first period. And the Kings have a 1-0 lead on the Edmonton Oilers here in Game 1. Shots right now, 6-4 for Los Angeles.
Difference in the game is the power play goal. And the Oilers have had some ricochets in tight that haven't gone through.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Kemper. McDavid wins the draw. Bouchard on the right wing point. On the right wing boards to McDavid. Turns back towards the boards. Gets back up.
That's a trip.
Got it across the one-timer. And the glove save made by Kemper. With 6:16 to go in the first. 1-0 Kings.
Byfield got away. He clipped skates there with McDavid. That's often called. It wasn't. Oilers quickly loading up McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman here.
With the face-off to the right of Darcy Kemper. Draisaitl wins it. Bouchard on the right point into the high slot to McDavid. He'll shoot it. Glove save by Kemper. Held on to it.
Oilers getting boxed out a bit in front of the net.
Kings are good at that.
You could already see where Evander Kane, when he gets into this series, is going to make a difference for Edmonton. Remember, it's not a best of one, it's a best of 7.
Face off to the right of Kemper. 6:09 to go in the first. 1-0 Kings. Draisaitl out of the face-off circle. It'll be Connor McDavid. In there against Anze Kopitar. McDavid wins the draw. The shot and a blocker save by Kemper after Bouchard let it go, and it's batted out of the air and out of play.
Into the bench.
Into the bench. So no penalty.
But the Oilers have created 3 shots on goal here off of O-zone face-off wins.
I'll do it again here in the King zone to the right of Kemper.
Wallman can really shoot it.
Yeah.
So can Bouchard.
Puck gets into the dot. It sits there. The shot by Hyman doesn't get through. Rims on the right. Wallman on the right wing point. Off the boards behind the net. Goes to Hyman on the left wing now. Cycling the puck to Draisaitl. He'll go to the right. Top of the circle on the right wing. Near the right wing corner to McDavid. McDavid in behind the Kings net. To the left, they'll get it out. The shot is ripped wide by Wallman.
Never saw it.
Fiala can clear it out.
Never saw it.
No, that was an absolute heater by Wallman, but it just missed the mark.
And here's your backing in here, 1-3-1.
It only gets to the Kings blue line. Gavrikov cross ice to Kuzmenko into the Oiler end on the left wing. Fans on his pass. He'll get back to it off the left wing boards. To the point, Gavrikov's shot, and that's blocked. It hit Henrique, and Henrique got it out of the zone. Byfield just inside his own line for the Kings. To Edmondson. Now over to Gavrikov through the middle. That's picked off. And Frederick for Emberson inside the Edmonton zone. 4:40 to go here in the first. 1-0 Kings lead. Pass through the middle off a skate. Goes to the right wing. Malott. Back into his own end it goes. And it's Edmondson up to Malott. Off the left wing boards and in. Into the left wing corners, Kulak. Jams it to the corner. Hellenius is up against the right wing boards with Nugent Hopkins on him. It does come loose. Goes in behind the goal. Kulak on the right wing for Frederick. Frederick Right side to Jeff Skinner. A one-handed into the Kings' end. It's along the boards on the right side. Jeff Skinner, top of the circle. Into the corner, but Doughty there for the Kings. Doughty on the left to Anderson. Still inside his own line, across to Drew Doughty. Doughty will take his time to Anderson. Kings are completing a forward change. The left side to Deneau. Lifted it up. It does get in, and it's Moore. Left wing for Deneau to the blue line. Edmonton shot, and that goes off of Nurse and comes out to the neutral zone. Moore played it just inside Edmonton territory. Up the right wing off the stick of McDavid to center ice. Fogle there for the Kings. They'll come into the Oiler end on the right wing. Dump it around to the left wing boards. 3:15 to go in the first. 1-0 Kings lead. Nurse across to Bouchard. Up the right wing. That's where it finds Connor Brown at center ice. He'll shoot it in. Kemper out of his net. Got it around the left wing boards. Podkolzin's going to keep it in for the Oilers. Mikey Anderson on the left side. Hit Podkolzin. It's out to center ice. On the right wing, Podkolzin in behind the net. Arvidsson couldn't get to it in time. Edmondson was there first for the Kings. They get it high in the air and out. And Wallman has to retreat behind his net. Stops back there. On the right wing to Draisaitl at center ice. Snaps the puck into the Kings zone. Goes to the left wing corner. Arvidsson to the right. To the right wing point for Emberson. Right back around the boards. Kempe can't get it out. That's kept in. Draisaitl to Arvidsson. The pass, and that was blocked by Doughty. Doughty left his feet and blocked the pass. Kopitar will get it out on the right wing for Kempe and over the line. Kuzmenko to Kempe, and he couldn't get a shot through. Draisaitl will slow it down. Left wing for Janmark, and he'll hack it into the Kings' end. Edmondson in behind his net with 1:45 to go in the first period. 1-0 Kings lead. Goes to the Edmonton blue line. Kulak to Bouchard. On the right to Perry. Into the Kings' end. Goes to the right wing corner. Corey Perry. Left wing to the point. Kulak shot, and he just ripped it wide of the net. Bouchard trying to keep it in. Moore will get it out. Kulak will take it in behind his net. Stops. Has some room up the middle. So takes it up the middle and gets to center ice and dumps it into the Kings zone. Oilers will make a wholesale change. Pass up the left side. Big hit by Wallman. He absolutely drilled LaFerriere. We're in the last minute here in the first period. 1-0 Kings lead. Gets into the Oilers zone in behind the play. Frederick with a big hit too.
And that's a slash. They missed. Skinner at the stick. Jeff Skinner had the stick hacked right out of his hands, and now Oilers are in a difficult defensive position here, Cam.
Goes to the point. Anderson across to Doughty. Will walk in. The shot. Save. Maybe's get a rebound. Scores. A bank shot from the left wing corner. As Byfield put it towards the net, it went off of Skinner and in. It's 2-0 for the Kings.
Jeff Skinner had the stick hacked out of his hands and lost possession of the puck. And the Kings swung it across, and Doughty ripped one in on goal. And a great play by Byfield. And Brendan Shanahan that one home. A bank shot into the net. It's 2-0 Kings.
.1927 time of the goal. As Quinton Byfield makes it 2-0 for Los Angeles. It's at the Kings blue line. Kopitar got it out. Bouchard cross to Draisaitl. That's offside.
Kopitar just got popped by McDavid. Edmonton has had lots of opportunities with shots from the point. The Oilers 26th in the league in shooting percentage this year. 2 years ago, they led the NHL in shot percentage, and it's been part of the reason why they were not a top 10 goal-scoring team this year. Haven't had a lot of puck luck, and Kemper's been good. He's been sharp, and the Oilers are going to have to dig themselves out from 2-0 down here after one.
Gavrikov on the right, the Kopitar just to the Edmonton blue line. Now Moore is going to bring the puck in. His pass to the middle broken up by Bouchard. Right wing to McDavid into the King zone. Now to Draisaitl on the right side. Goes into the corner. 5 seconds to go in the period.
That's a hold that they don't call.
Goes in behind the net. It came out and just past Kulak as the period will come to a close. And it's a 2-0 Kings lead after 20 minutes. Well, lots go right for Los Angeles in the first period.
They had a lot of... First of all, they sniped on the power play.
Yep.
And then you give Byfield credit for the presence of mind and Doughty for putting the puck on the net. But a lesson there for Jeff Skinner. This is playoff hockey.
Yeah.
And you gotta stay with it. We got something going on back behind the Oilers bench. I don't know what that's all about, but bottom line, Edmonton had a lot of zone time, but didn't get enough shots to look.
Recording resumed.
On the end boards is Arvidsson. Podkolzin also in there on the forecheck, but Fiala with the puck for the Kings up the right wing to center ice for LaFerriere back to Fiala. It went off his stick, and it's Draisaitl the other way. In over the Kings line. Little button hook on the left wing. Gets it across on the right wing. The Wallman will dump it into the corner. Doughty up into the air, can't get it out. Kept in by Draisaitl. Right side to Podkolzin.
Oilers got to start putting everything to the net, Cam. They're down 2-0 in this game, and there's been too many past shot attempts, including when they get back on the power play. They got to drip the net right away.
Out from the Oilers zone, Bouchard through the middle. It's off a stick, goes into Kings territory. Edmondson wraps it up the left wing boards all the way down the ice. It'll be icing against the Kings. We're 1 minute and 8 seconds into the second. 2-0 LA leads.
Edmondson, a hard-nosed player. Got a little bit of reverb there. Won a cup in St. Louis in 2018-19. That was the year Larry Robinson, who of course finished his career as a member of the LA Kings. People forget that. Came in and suggested to Craig Berube that they partner Colton Parayko with Jay Bouwmeester and created different matchups for Alex Pietrangelo so he could concentrate a little bit more on offense.
Foegele into the Oilers zone, left wing to Moore. He's in the corner. Across to Foegele out of the right corner. The shot and the save made by Skinner as Foegele had jammed it in front of the net. Nurse can skate out for Edmonton. Off the right wing boards and in. And he wasn't quite to center. They'll call it icing.
They're booing Darnell Nurse, who gave the business to Quentin Byfield. Got himself a one-game suspension.
That was that 5-0 game, April 14th in Edmonton.
Well, right now there's a sense of belief with LA. That's clear.
Yeah.
They're a better team, but what's the first thing that has to happen for the sense of belief with every team? What do you got to get?
Wow.
You got to get stops, and Kemper's giving them that.
Yeah.
And the Oilers have had nowhere near enough traffic around the goal.
Face off the Edmonton zone. Kuzmenko to the left wing, off the end of his stick. Nurse to Bouchard. Bouchard through the middle of the ice to Connor Brown. Brown comes into the Kings zone on the left side. Played in behind the net. Edmondson on the end boards for Los Angeles. He lost it. Brown goes in behind the net. Ooh, takes a hard hit from Edmondson. Kopitar for Kempe. Kempe to center ice. Crisscrosses through the middle. Backhands it. Cross corner. Kuzmenko on the left side. In behind the Edmonton goal, but Emberson there for the Oilers. To Jeff Skinner, and now to center ice for Trent Frederick. Frederick off the right wing boards it in. He'll go after, runs into Spence. The puck on the end boards. Kopitar through the middle. Right wing to Turcotte. We'll get to center ice. Shoots it in. Nope, didn't get the center. The goal at icing.
Good play by Jeff Skinner. He sealed the wall there and created a turnover. Now the Oilers get an O-zone draw. I think they're going to go Leon's line here.
Okay. 2:29 into the second. 2-0 Kings lead. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Draisaitl will take the draw against Kopitar. Tried it once. We'll try a second time. Draisaitl wins the draw. Left wing point. Bouchard to Draisaitl. Right wing corner. Trying to hold off Gavrikov to Podkolzin. Back to the point. Kulak over to Bouchard. And that one just goes off his stick. And the puck comes out. At center ice is Kopitar. He has to wait for Malott to get back on side. He'll dump it in. Bouchard out from behind the Edmonton net. Bouchard to center ice to Draisaitl. It goes off his stick. And it's shot out. And getting to it. Byfield over the line. His pass across to LaFerriere. He missed him. Looked like he had a line to the net. Draisaitl will get the puck into Arvidsson. Now to Draisaitl, cross ice, and it goes to Podkolzin, right wing corner. To the right wing point for Brown. Josh Brown shot wide of the goal. Up the right wing, LaFerriere to center ice. He'll softly shoot it in.
Cam, the Oilers got to shoot some pucks here.
Doughty on the right point. His shot goes wide of the net off the corner boards, and it comes out. It's in the neutral zone. Goes in past Doughty. He's got to go after it with Henrique right on him. Goes into the corner. Henrique takes him out. The puck along the boards. Doughty up near the blue line and to center ice. It was LaFerriere just into the Edmonton zone. And Corey Perry to Darnell Nurse. Corey Perry playing in his 216th NHL playoff game. The puck shot into the King zone. 2-0 Los Angeles. We're here in the second. Just over 4 minutes gone. Moore down the right wing into the Oiler end. Stops up top of the circle. To the corner, Fortuneau. To Moore, back to the point. Gavrikov will keep it in. To Fogle behind the net. Got it in front. And it goes into the slot. Back to the left wing point. Edmondson to Gavrikov through the middle. And he gave it away to McDavid. And he'll get to center ice. David checked by Gavrikov. And he'll clear it out. Bouchard just inside the Edmonton blue line. Got it to the Kings line, but that's it. And it's Deneau, right wing. Gave it to Kuzmenko, driving towards the goal. The wraparound, and that stays out of the net. Great chance for Kuzmenko.
Great stop from Stuart Skinner there. That's his best of the game.
Just got the pad there in time. It's bouncing around into the Oiler end left wing corner. Kopitar on the right wing boards for Kempe. He'll turn and shoot it. It's blocked by Nurse. Up the left wing is Brown to center. Got his stick lifted by Kopitar. Kuzmenko has it at his own blue line.
Right now the Kings are quicker on pucks. Edmonton's having some challenges here. They got to get their feet moving, and they got to play a more direct north-south game, Cam.
2-0 Kings. 5:25 gone here in the second period. Puck directed into the Edmonton zone. Stuart Skinner's got to play it. Up the left side. Up to the blue line. Jeff Skinner got it out. Lennis back into his own end for Clark up the right wing. Off of Turcotte. Skinner with a little rim pass on the left wing for Nurse. Now behind the net to Bouchard. Bouchard will wait in behind the Edmonton net.
And here's the 1-3-1 stack that they use.
Which is everybody in the neutral zone. So the Oilers will bring it up to center ice. Bouchard's pass that misses Henrique. It's icing against Edmonton. So they won't be able to make a change. And it'll be a face-off in the Edmonton zone. Kuzmenko and Byfield scoring in the first period to give the Kings a 2-0 lead. Kuzmenko on the power play. Byfield has even strength. Face-off to the right of Stuart Skinner. 36th playoff appearance for Skinner, 19-15 NHL playoff career. Enrique to take the draw. Puck goes to the line. Here's Fiala's shot, and a glove save made by Skinner. On a hard shot by Fiala. We're going to take a break. We've played 6 minutes, 16 seconds of the second period. 2-0. Kings lead the Oilers.
Listen to
from the
playback through this device.
Crypto.com arena here
Audacity
in Los
window.
Angeles. It's Ford Dealers, NHL
More sound set.
hockey on the Oilers Radio
Audacity.
Network.
Enter English, American.
The exciting casino action at 3
Enter pause
Century
button.
Casino.
Here at the
Recording was
Crypto.com arena, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 2-0. Kings lead the Oilers here in the second period. They just showed the replay of that wraparound by Kuzmenko. That puck was right on the line.
Skinner made a solid stop.
Went off of Skinner's pad. But that's how close it was to 3-0. Face off in the Oilers zone to the left of Stuart Skinner.
Edmonton had a good stretch after LA made it 1-0 for about 9 minutes. And then a brutal goal in the final minute of the period. And they've had no juice here in the second of this. And this has been LA's game so far. Edmonton's going to have to dig in a bit here.
Nugent Hopkins into the face-off circle with Kopitar. And drop it. It goes to Skinner. He's got to cover it. We'll do it again. Game 2 of this series on Wednesday here in Los Angeles. Games 3 and 4 Friday and Sunday at Rogers Place in Edmonton. Kulak off the draw, up in the air and out. It'll go wide of the LA net. That's icing against Edmonton.
They haven't changed the Oilers lines here. It's put Colson with Nugent Hopkins.
Frederick.
And Frederick. And they're going to move Skinner up.
That would be my guess. Face off to the right of Skinner. Stuart Skinner. Jeff Skinner, the one we were talking about moving up. And the puck goes to Kuzmenko, left wing corner. Behind the net, Emberson there for Edmonton. Right wing to Frederick, now to Nugent Hopkins. Comes into the King zone. Flips it to the right corner, goes after it, in behind the net. Crashes on the inboards. The puck squeezes over to the left wing side. Poke to the line, Kulak, his shot, and it doesn't get through. Grant Clark will get it out through the middle. Off of Kempe. Emberson turns it up at the Edmonton blue line. His pass through the middle of the ice. Broken up by Kopitar. Kopitar into the Edmonton end. Angle shot off the inboards. Kuzmenko wrap it back to the blue line. Mikey Anderson down low to Andrei Kuzmenko. Slides to the right side. Put it right through the slot. It goes to the line and out. Doughty with it at center ice. 2-0. Kings lead. We're here in the second. Puck dumped in. Stuart Skinner on the left wing. Goes in front of the Edmonton net. Emberson with it over to Kulak. And they got it out through center ice. Puck brought in. Trevor Moore on the left side towards the net, and a good save made by Stuart Skinner. That went off the glove, and the puck in the right corner. And Emberson up the right wing boards down the ice. It won't be icing as Hyman flies after it inside Kings territory. It's in behind the net.
Skinner is moved up here.
There's rim to the line. Wallman kept it in for the Oilers. To Hyman in behind the goal. Zach Hyman to Jake Wallman on the right wing point. Down low to Jeff Skinner. Pulls it off the right side. A shot doesn't get through. The puck at the side of the goal. And Deneau on the left wing to Moore. Off the boards and out.
That's been part of the problem for Edmonton. They've had some ozone time, but they can't get pucks through the net.
Nurse at the Edmonton blue line. Up to Jeff Skinner. Off his stick and in. 2-0 Kings lead. 8.5 gone here in the second period of game 1. It's just inside the Kings blue line. Gavrikov to center ice to Fiala, and he couldn't get a pass across. He had Byfield. The puck goes to the right wing corner. Byfield taken to the inboards. It goes over to Fiala. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Rim by Kulak to Victor Arvidsson. At center ice for Connor Brown. Shoots it into the King zone. It's on the left wing boards. Arvidsson, top of the circle, but Laferriere able to get it out. Finds Fiala. Kevin Fiala on the left wing will dump the puck in.
Brown finished him off with a hit. Don't see that from him in the regular season, but in the playoffs, everybody's got a hit.
Draisaitl is center ice for the Oilers. Now into the Kings' end. Stops on the right wing. Couldn't get his pass across. And it's brought out to center ice. And it's shot in by Malott. Kalenius on the inboards for Malott to the right corner in front of the goal. And that's broken up, and it's Nurse to skate out for the Oilers. Into the Kings zone on the right wing. Dumps it in behind the net. He took a hit on the play. The puck hacked around the boards, off the glass, out of play by Doughty. And the faceoff will remain in the Kings' end. 9:40 gone here in the second. 2-0 Los Angeles leads.
Well, we're halfway through this game, and the Oilers have 6 shots on goal.
Not one this period. Plenty of attempts, but none that have gotten through. The Kings have done an amazing job of getting in the way. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Darcy Kemper. Henrique on the ice. Henrique, Janmark, and Perry with Nurse and Emberson. Kopitar taking the draw for the Kings. Great to have you on board wherever you are along the Oilers radio network tonight. All right, they got him lined up. Puck goes to Corey Perry. Left wing point to Nurse. Trying to find a shooting lane. Now towards the net. It misses. Short side. Emberson on the right wing point.
The puck has to go right away, Cam. It's got to be a wrist shot. It can't be a slapper.
Kempe will shoot it in. Glove down by Stuart Skinner. Skinner gave it to Emberson. Emberson across to Nurse. To Emberson. To Nurse as he finds that center ice line and now rims the puck in. It's over to the left wing. Henrique up against the boards. Janmark in there too, but Kopitar able to get it out. Emberson on the right side for Corey Perry. And hit that curved glass over at the Edmonton bench. So we get the whistle with 9:34 to go here in the second period. We're going to take a break. 2-0. Kings lead the Oilers in game 1 from the Crypto.com arena in Los Angeles.
Current time 0 hours 52 minutes.
NHL hockey on the Oilers radio network. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here at the Crypto.com arena in Los Angeles. 2-0. Kings lead the Oilers in game 1. 9:34 to go here in the second period.
We're out of a commercial break, so Chris Knobloch's going to put McDavid with Draisaitl and Hyman. Again, Draisaitl did not play the final 7 games. Hyman missed the final, 3?
Yep.
Connor played just 1 of the final 2. He did play 4 of the final 5 and had 10 points and went +9. But right now, the Oilers are just 6 shots on goal. They haven't had a shot this period.
That got through. They've taken plenty towards it.
I know,
but they've hard pressed to get them through.
They've only got 6 blocks.
Yeah. Doughty, left wing to Fogle, to center ice. Fogle can shoot the puck in. It's going to bounce off the end boards. Wallman to center for Draisaitl. He'll go cross ice. Bouchard in over the line. Blasts a shot off the arm of Kemper. And the puck along the left wing inside the King zone. Moore on the right side gets to center ice. To the left wing corner for Fogle. Fogle knocked down by Bouchard. He got back up. Rimmed on the left. There was nobody there on the point. It comes out. Doughty backpedals into his own end. Snaps a pass through the middle for Fiala. He'll drop it. Right wing. Laferriere shot off this stick of Bouchard. It goes wide. And McDavid will come down the right wing. Into the Kings' end. Stood up on the play. Fiala gets a loose puck. Fiala wheels through the middle. On the left side for Byfield into the Oiler end. Now to the slot. Gavrikov to Byfield. A shot. Great save made by Skinner. And up the left wing. Janmark will get it to center ice. The right wing for Perry will dump it in. 2-0 Kings here in the second. Kulak left point. A shot goes wide of the net. 8:09 to go in the second period. Janmark's got it behind the goal. Trying to wrap it around. Goes off the stick of the netminder Kemper. And on the right wing to center ice, it's Laferriere. And he'll flip it in. Emberson for Kulak. To Emberson up the right wing out of the Edmonton zone. Through the middle, went off the stick of Nugent Hopkins. Doughty to Anderson. And shoot it into the Edmonton end. It's on the end boards. Comes off a stick, and it's Nugent Hopkins. Through the middle of the ice to Nurse. Nurse into the Kings end, and his pass hit a stick, and now chasing after it is Bouchard to clear it out. Doughty will come into the Edmonton zone, right wing. Off the corner boards, it goes behind the net, and it's Bouchard through the middle of the ice. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins, in over the line. It gets into the slot, and no one from Edmonton can find it. Fogle will get it out. It'll be on net, won't be icing. Skinner to Bouchard. Will stop behind the Edmonton net.
Still, how many shots, Cam?
They got one this period. 7 total. And they're down 2-0 here in the second period of game one. It's dumped in. 6:49 to go in the second. Along the left wing boards, Connor Brown. Around to the right to Emberson. To Draisaitl in front. Tip towards the net. Saved by Kipper, and the rebound jammed wide. The puck along the left wing, in the left wing corner. Gavrikov up the boards. Deneau got it to center ice to Fogle. He'll shoot it in.
Missed opportunity there. Maybe the best chance of the game, 5v5 for Edmonton.
Draisaitl to center ice. On the right wing to Arvidsson. He'll come in. He'll shoot it. And that doesn't get through. And the puck on the right wing. LaFerriere out through the middle to Clark. Dodged the hit from Arvidsson. Clark on the left side to LaFerriere, and his shot off his stick goes wide.
Wallman toe pick. You always worry about that coming off a groin injury.
Arvidsson gets the puck out of the zone. Fiala, right wing to Byfield. Now LaFerriere to Byfield. Missed him on the right wing. Fiala dumped down by Hyman. Puck in the left wing corner of the Oiler end. 5:42 to go in the second period. 2-0 Kings lead here in game one. Wallman out of the Edmonton zone through the middle off the stick of McDavid. It rolls down to Kemper. He'll scoop it up with the glove. He's going to hold on to it, and there'll be a face-off in the Kings end. It'll be to the right of Kemper.
And we're not going to go to commercial here
because it was dumped in from the neutral zone. All right. David, Skinner, and Hyman on the ice with Nurse and Bouchard. Kopitar taking the draw for the Kings. Kuzmenko and Byfield, the goal scorers, both of those in the first period. McDavid wins the draw to Nurse on the point. Cross to Bouchard, a shot, and that goes wide of the goal. Kempe can get it out.
Edmonton completely boxed out in this game.
Puck goes to the middle. Kempe, a shot, saved by Skinner. As Adrian Kempe, another chance, scores. Kempe went to the backhand and makes it 3-0 for the Kings.
That was ugly. Not quite sure why Bouchard and Nurse were both back behind the net. Somebody's got to stay in front of the net on the D. You're in zone D. One of the defenders has got to remain in front of the net there.
At one point, they had 4 players below the goal line. Well, Kempe scores at 14:47, and it's 3-0 for Los Angeles. That was moments after Stuart Skinner made a very good save off of Adrian Kempe. Fiala into the Oilers zone to Byfield. It goes off his stick. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Now to Janmark. We'll get it out to center ice. Pushes it towards the left wing corner in the Kings end. The puck on the right wing. Henrique left it in behind the goal. Gavrikov on the right. Up the right, but it won't get out. Byfield, top of the circle, stripped of it by Henrique. A shot, and he misses from the angle. It's hacked out of the zone by Fiala. At center ice, Janmark to Kulak. Kuzmenko and Kopitar get the assists on the Kempe goal. It's 3-0 Los Angeles. 4:20 to go here in the second period.
Oilers need a momentum changer here.
Something. Moore wedged to the boards on the right side in the Edmonton end. Moore goes in behind the net with it, though. Back to the left wing point. Edmondson shot. That misses. It's played in front. It's loose in the slot. Nugent Hopkins can bring it out, and he'll come down the right wing. Into the Kings' end. To the right wing corner. Nugent Hopkins. Right wing to the point. Bouchard pulls it off the boards. Makes a move as he comes down the right side. A shot towards the net. Off his stick goes wide. It's in behind the goal. Up to the blue line, but Podkolzin can keep it in for the Oilers. That is just shot out past him by Deneau.
Well, real dirty play by Joel Edmondson, and he got a skate on the Oilers' number 21, Trent Frederick, and sent Frederick, you-know-what, over tea kettle.
It was off the stick of Draisaitl.
And that stopped a 2-on-1. Smart, cagey play by Edmondson, a little bit greasy, and it broke a 2-on-1 opportunity for Edmonton.
Draisaitl winds it up in front of the Edmonton net, and now to center ice to Kulak. On the right wing to Bouchard. Bouchard across to Draisaitl, left wing corner to Arvidsson to Draisaitl.
Gotta shoot.
To the point to Kulak. Off the left corner boards.
Gotta put more pucks to the net if you're Edmonton.
Here's Bouchard. He'll try, but it doesn't get through. Through the middle. Doughty got it out. Right wing to LaFerriere. He'll shoot it in. 3-0. Kings lead. We're here in the second period of game one. Bouchard off the right wing boards and out. Just off of McDavid. Gavrikov to center ice. Play the puck into the Oilers zone. Kulak to Bouchard. And came right in front of the net. The shot scores. Philip Deneau got a gift in the slot. And it's 4-0 Los Angeles. .43, time of the goal.
Just a horrible play by Kevin Bouchard. There's really no other way to say that. You can't put the puck where he did. He's got to settle down out there. He's had back-to-back rough shifts where the puck's ended up in the net. And it's a runaway now. And some might say this was coming.
Shot into the Kings zone. Doughty will rim it. Byfield to the line, kept in by Ty Emberson. Goes in behind the goal, and McDavid up the right. Cross ice pass to Wallman, and it was a little behind him, and he just able to keep it in for a moment as Fiala then clears it out. Hyman over to Emberson, to wire it in. Doughty behind his goal to LaFerriere. Will take a hit from Hyman. It's up against the boards inside the Los Angeles end. Mikey Anderson goes in behind the net. 4-0 Kings. Minute and a half to go here in this second period.
Good hit there from Henrique. Tracking his man and pelted him. Right now, remember, it's a best of 7, not a best of 1. You might as well pound them every chance you get, because they'd be doing it to you if you were up 4-0.
Nurse has the puck, as I'm sure you can understand by the booing from the crowd. As the pass through the middle off of Wallman, it goes into the Kings end, and it's Gavrikov over to Edmondson. Left wing to Fogle. Now to Deneau. Deneau, the goal scorer to make it 4-0. We're into the last minute here in the second period. On the right to Gavrikov. He'll shoot it in. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Josh Brown. Out from behind the goal to Nurse. Nurse through the middle, winds up, blasts a shot. Glove saved by Kemper. Hold on. 36 seconds left to go here in the second period. And we are going to take a break. 4-0. Kings lead the Oilers here in Game 2. Late in the second. From the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Margaret.
Seconds to go in the second period. 4-0. Kings lead the Oilers. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. No payments, no interest for 1 year. Kings with 2 in the first. Kuzmenko and Byfield. Kempe and Cano have scored here in the second. Face off in the King zone to the right. Darcy Kemper. Draisaitl. McDavid. Perry on the ice with Nurse and Bouchard. Draisaitl wins the draw. Nurse down the left wing, goes to the left wing corner to walk it in front. Knocked off his stick.
Got to shoot.
And brought out by Byfield. Center ice will shoot it in.
Got to shoot.
And Bouchard out from behind his net to Draisaitl through the middle. Into the Kings zone. 17 seconds to go in the period. To the blue line to Bouchard. Top of the circle on the left. On the left wing boards to McDavid. Holds off Kopitar. Pass across. Scores! Leon Draisaitl with a one-time shot off the right wing. And the Oilers cut into that Kings lead. And it's now 4-1.
Well, all it took was 2 incredible plays. One, the Oilers' Connor McDavid pivots off the right side wall. Gets inside position on Kopitar, then through the seam to Draisaitl. He wires one home. 4-1.
In 1955 will be the time of the goals. The Oilers get a late one here in the second period to get them on the board. Great move by Connor McDavid and a tremendous shot by Leon Draisaitl. The number 1 goal scorer in the NHL this year.
What are we waiting for here?
I don't know.
Just drop the puck.
Whatever it is, though. Goes into the Oilers zone.
Yeah, Frederic's challenging.
Oh, yeah.
Byfield wants no part of that.
Well, no, especially not at 4-1 either.
No.
All right, second period's over. A little gathering there at center ice, a little bit. But the Oilers get a late goal in the second period. You never know.
No, you don't. And we saw the Oilers rally from a 3-0 deficit in Game 4 in far more dire circumstances in this building, down 2-1. But the Oilers gave away 2 goals in that period. And unfortunately, Evan Bouchard is, and he picked up a second assist on the Draisaitl goal, but Evan Bouchard and Darnell Nurse both got caught behind the net, open net on the 3-0 goal.
Mark,
and the
recording resumed. Enter English, American Samoa pause button.
Of the first round playoff series between the Edmonton Oilers and the Los Angeles Kings. Kings are up 4-1. Oilers got some work to do in the third period, but they did score late in the second. Leon Draisaitl from McDavid and Bouchard to get them to within 3. And for Oiler fans, hopefully some life as they go into this third period.
And no screwing around here. Chris Knobloch has got Nugent Hopkins between Hyman and Arvidsson. And what that means is that we're going to see a lot of McDavid and Draisaitl together. Edmonton chasing down by 3 goals here. They combined for a goal late in the second period. But Edmonton's got to, they got to, at least in my opinion, get 15 shots on goal to have a chance to get back in this game.
And we got 10 so far.
Through 2 periods. I mean,
cleared out down the ice, going to be icing waved off as it's in behind the Kings net. Nugent Hopkins to Hyman, has it on the right. Round to the left, in from the blue line. Nurse shoots it towards the net, and a save by Kemper. Held it up against his body and get the whistle 27 seconds into the third period.
Zach Hyman just buried Joel Edmondson. I mean, that was... Oilers have got 36 hits so far. The only question for Evander Kane, who's up here obviously on the trip, is it game 3 at Edmonton or game 2 here? And I know there's been some reporting out there about the league monitoring these situations with players coming off of LTIR. Missed hook there.
Anderson gets it out at his own blue line. Bouchard, right wing to Corey Perry. Shoots it into the Kings zone. They're on the forecheck. McDavid, it goes to the left wing. Up through the middle over the stick of Perry and out. Kulak to Bouchard.
And back into a very, the Oilers are going to have to find a way to beat this trap.
And all 5 players in the neutral zone.
That is not going to do it. We just saw it of Bouchard. He's had a tough game tonight.
McDavid to Bouchard, lifts it in. It goes into the right wing corner. Doughty and behind his net. 4-1 Kings lead. We're early in the third. Puck cleared out. Bouchard on the right side, off the boards and in. Anderson and behind his net for Los Angeles to Doughty. Now to the right, but Bouchard from the blue line. Cross ice pass is picked off by Doughty. And he'll come out through center ice. Now at center, he'll dump it in. Wilson behind the Edmonton net. It's in the left wing corner. Vasily Podkolzin up the left side. Goes cross ice to Connor Brown. Brown softly into the Kings zone. It goes to the right wing corner. It's up against the boards. Near the line where Wallman had kept it in, but it's Kopitar to Kempe. Kempe down the right wing into the Oilers zone. Cuts across to Kuzmenko on the left side. Now to Kempe. Shot. And that's just off of Stuart Skinner.
That's a good way to finish the hit on. Every chance you get to pound Kuzmenko, you got to do it. This is his first playoff game. Got moved last year in that Lindholm trade from Vancouver to Calgary after a 39-goal season.
Comes in on the left wing. Frederick, left side. His pass blocked. Now he'll work it to the front of the net. Scores! Matthias Janmark at the side of the net. Makes it a 4-2 game. And the Oilers are to within a couple.
It's been a while since Matthias Janmark has scored. It's his first goal in the last 30 games. But he was Matthias on the spot on that one. On some nice work from Frederick. And it's a 2-goal game and a little flicker of life here for Edmonton.
2:19 into the third period. You and I talked about it at the end of the second. Well, you never know.
What's the most important word in sports? You just never know.
Exactly. Now the Oilers are within a couple, and there's still plenty of time.
And that's your fourth line scoring a goal.
Exactly.
You'll take that.
Edmonton at center ice will dump it in. 4-2 Kings lead. We're early in the third. Matthias Janmark, the goal scorer for the Oilers. Puck gets given away, though. Byfield on the right. The shot and a glove save made by Stuart Skinner. He snares it out of the air and holds on as Fiala let that go from the right side. But the Oilers very much right back in this game. Face off to the left of Skinner. Janmark from Frederick. 2:19. Mark lifted up and out by Wallman. Arvidsson into the Kings zone. On the left side, his pass comes across. Hit a stick, goes to the middle. And now bringing it out is Fiala. In a race with Wallman. Fiala got caught by Wallman. And the pass to the middle. It sits there. And it's Nurse off the left wing boards and out. It's center ice to Hyman. He'll dump it in. 4-2. Kings lead here in the third. The puck along the boards, top of the circle in Los Angeles territory.
I'll tell you, this guy knows how to flop.
Penalty coming up.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's going to be Hyman.
The Oilers touch it.
Clark, he sold it like he got shot out of the 18th roll.
So Hyman goes to the box.
Now you need a kill.
Yep.
And they're trying to check to see if, are they going to check him on a 5-minute major penalty here? You got to be kidding me. It is. They're going to go.
Edmonton penalty, number 18 has a 2-minute minor for a legal check to the head.
Oh.
Okay. Need a kill.
Need a kill.
Mr. Clark got a little upset when Vasily Podkolzin got a piece of him and clamped him, and he wigged out. Got to get a kill if you're Edmonton here. Too easy last time. You're back in the game at 4-2.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Face off to the right of Skinner. 3:16 into the third period. 4-2. Los Angeles leads. It was 4-0. Off the draw, puck sent to the line just out, off the stick of Kempe, as Emberson was able to clear.
Again, 5 forwards.
Yeah.
I would counter this if I was Edmonton at some point. They get one here with their 5 forwards, you got to counter it.
Kings stood up at the blue line. Kempe in the neutral zone. Left wing to Kopitar. To the Oiler end, now to Fiala. Left side, bumps it back to Kempe. He'll get it across side of the net, and it's Fiala. To the right wing point, Kuzmenko to Fiala to the blue line to Kempe. A shot, and he whistles it wide.
But
Kopitar.
they're putting pucks to the net. They got 4 righties and 1 lefty on this power play.
It's in behind the goal. Kuzmenko pass to Byfield. Could get his stick on it. And that hits Kopitar in the clear attempt and goes out of play. So it'll be a face-off inside the Edmonton zone. 1:05 to go in the penalty to Hyman. 4-2, Kings lead. We're here in the third period of game 1.
And Janmark to take a draw here. D-zone draw. Janmark's just 41%. I mean, the Oilers have Henrique 55 and RNH at 48 to start. This is a tough matchup for Janmark head-to-head against Kopitar. I thought we might see Draisaitl here.
Kopitar wins it. Kempe, left side. Now pass across the shot. Saved by Skinner off of Fiala. Puck to the left wing point. Kempe to Kopitar in front. Oh, what a stop by Skinner, and he covers it up. That pass came in front of the net. Amazing save by Skinner. Then Kuzmenko got dumped in front of the net.
Good. Work him over again. It's playoffs. It's best of 7. It's not just one game.
Kuzmenko right on the doorstep. Good save by Stuart Skinner.
Cam, I think Chris Knobloch has to use, at some point here, McDavid on the PK. They got 5 forwards out there. You don't use them in the regular season because you don't want to block in shots, but everybody blocks shots in the playoffs. Force them to do something different. And this is a big draw here for Henrique.
Face-off will be to the right.
Jeff Skinner.
Stuart Skinner. Yeah. Jeff Skinner gets an assist on the Janmark goal from Frederick and Skinner. Puck goes to the line. Kempe, shot off his stick, hits the end glass, comes loose up the left wing for Henrique, in over the King line to the middle. To Nurse, the shot, the save by Kemper with a left pad. He covered it up. What an opportunity! Shorthanded for Edmonton with Nurse in the slot. Now we got a gathering in behind the Kings' goal. Everybody up against the end boards. That was a great chance, shorthanded though. Nurse joining the rush. But Darcy Kemper makes the stop of the left pad. Oilers down 4-2 with 4 minutes, 38 seconds into the third period. Still got 38 seconds to kill in the Zach Hyman penalty. Faceoff comes outside the line. Edmonton had everybody in. After the little whatever that was in behind the net. Doughty with it in his own zone. He's top of the circles.
So they use 2D on this group.
To Deneau on the left wing. To the left wing corner, now to Fogle, goes in behind the goal, to the right side, Fogle with a shot, saved by Skinner, covers it up. And now Philip Deneau got what for from Jake Wallman.
They're going to call Wallman. He's going to get a penalty here. And I'm pretty sure he signaled it's a penalty. Or did he just... Alden's going to the box, Ken. They're sitting there jobbing at the...
All right, roughing the call.
Now you got to get at least soft off the draw.
Yeah. It's a 5-on-3 for 22 seconds. 4-2, Kings lead. We're here in the third. 4:55 into the period. Face off to the right of Stuart Skinner.
Can't make the play.
Goes back to the line. Kempe across. One-timer scores. Fiala got the one-timer. That makes it 5-2 for the Kings. The Kings will still be on the power play.
Sorry, but Jake Wallman can't make the play made. The Oilers got to be smarter. Philip Deneau spent some time down here in LA. He sold out one. And the Oilers haven't sold enough. They wrote a couple calls in this game from our officiating crew. Brad Meyer is the series official, series supervisor. LA's been better.
Yep. Fiala the goal scorer at 4:59.
Again, you keep McDavid and Draisaitl off the ice because you're killing penalties against a team that's got 5 forwards on the ice. No imagination.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. The Oilers are still on it. Byfield off the left wing side at the Edmonton blue line. Emerson battles to get it out, but he can't. Pass comes across. Kuzmenko into the right wing corner. Kuzmenko to the side of the goal. It's lifted up and off the glove of Kempe and out. Kempe and Kuzmenko get the assists on that goal by Fiala. Kopitar into the Edmonton zone. Fiala to the point. Kempe on the left wing point through the middle. And it is jammed out to center by Connor Brown. 5-2 Kings here in the third.
And McDavid's on the ice now, but they've got their D out there.
55 seconds to go in the power play for Los Angeles. There's Doughty inside his own end.
You got it. If you're going to put Connor out, put him out against the forwards, not against the D, Cam.
Oh, I hear what you're saying. Puck shot in. Clark is in on the forecheck for the Kings. Goes to Fogle behind the net. Takes a good hit from Josh Brown. Into the corner. Nurse, left wing. Colson got it up to the line now to McDavid. He's one-on-one with Doughty. Into the Kings zone. The backhand save made by Kemper. He'll hold on to it. 23 seconds left to go in the penalty to Wallman. Oilers down 5-2 here in the third period. Face off to the left of Kemper. Kempe and Kuzmenko each with 3-point nights. 1 and 2 for each.
Well, the Oilers have handed 2 goals in this game away. This is a 3-2 game, right? That's what it is. It's a 3-2 game, and they're up 5-2 because Edmonton gave away 2 goals.
Fogle into the Edmonton zone. Is passed through the middle. Picked off, though, by Nugent Hopkins of the Oilers. He'll weave to center. Got hit by Deneau. Puck goes into the Kings zone. Doughty to Moore. Penalty over to Wallman. As the puck knocked out.
2 for 3 on the power play. It's not helping the Oilers tonight. I got a better kill than that.
Directed in by Quinton Byfield. Stuart Skinner out of his net. To Bouchard, rims on the right. McDavid to Draisaitl, stood up at the blue line. McDavid gets a loose puck. Over to Bouchard on the right wing to McDavid. Comes into the King zone on the right wing. To the right wing corner, back to the blue line. Bouchard, a blast, and that's kicked out by Kemper. And the puck cleared all the way down by Edmondson. That's icing against the Kings. 7:35 gone here in the third. Los Angeles up 5-2. Oilers were down 4-0. Got a goal late in the second. Got one early in the third. Starting to look good.
Couple iffy penalties.
Yeah, and then a 5-on-3 situation.
Yeah, you're going to hand the team.
Yeah.
The way they're feeling it right now, their power play.
Yeah, their power play picked it up late in the season. Andre Kuzmenko a big part of that. And he's factored in on both power play goals in this game. Face off to the right with Kemper. The puck to the left wing point. Wallman over to Bouchard. Down the right wing into the corner. McDavid in front. Scores! Corey Perry at the side of the goal.
Well, there should have been a penalty called. They didn't call it.
It's 5-3.
Because Gavrikov was water skiing off of Connor McDavid. He slid it across, and Perry drills it home. The Oilers can never get on the power play here. Down 2. We might have a game of it.
How about Corey Perry? 19 goals in the regular season. Scores here. His 216th playoff game in his career. 7:43 time of that goal. And again, the Oilers stood within a couple. Drop the puck. It's at the Los Angeles blue line. Danault shot it in. Bouchard will take it behind his goal. Puck dumped in off the stick of Skinner. It goes to the side of the net. Jeff Skinner's pass now hit Clark. It's on the right wing. Frederick up against the boards. Danault got it free and was able to skip it just out. At center ice, Kulak hammer it in. Edmondson behind his goal. Over to Brant Clark, through the middle, up in the air. Bouchard retreats, goes in behind his net. 5-3, Kings lead. 8.5 gone here in the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're at the Crypto.com arena. This is game 1. On the right wing, Byfield. Into the Oiler end. Oh, snap a shot. And a save made by Skinner. He holds on to it. We're going to take a break. We've played 8 minutes, 49 seconds of the third. 5-3. Kings lead.
Mark,
we'll be
pause.
right back.
Recording resumed. Enter English, American Samoa, pause
Arena,
button.
Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We are in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 5-3. Kings lead. 8 minutes, 49 seconds gone in the third period.
This game is wide open.
Wide open. Oilers have goals from Leon Draisaitl, Matthias Janmark, and Corey Perry. Kuzmenko, Byfield, Kempe, Danault, and Fiala have scored for the Kings. Connor McDavid has a couple of assists. So does Evan Bouchard. Off the draw in the Edmonton zone, and it goes off the glass. No? I'm saying that's penalty.
Better not be a penalty because the linesman called it first.
No,
said it went off the glass.
Yeah. The referee thought it went. I think it went off the glass. I think the linesman knew it.
No, they're having a conversation here.
They are having a conversation.
An unforced error from Wallman. Can't happen.
If it went straight out. Would love to see a replay of that. And see if it did, in fact, go straight out.
He's calling penalty.
All right.
Edmonton penalty number 96. As it's play again, puck over the glass.
we're going to have a problem here. The Oilers are saying it went off the stick. Wallman's continuing to discuss it. I think he airmailed that.
Yeah, I think he airmailed it. If it hit the glass, it was tough to detect on the replay.
And you can't.
Oh, that looked like it went straight out.
Can you challenge this? I don't think you can you?
Edmonton is challenging the play that they say it's deflected off the glass.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
we're about to find out.
I hope they get a better look than the one we got. So, Jake Wallman, after he shot it, was convinced that it hit the glass. In fact, he never thought it was a penalty at all. So, I don't know if he's selling that or truly believed it, but
at the top, you could
just catch it.
Yeah, it looked to me,
moved.
it looked like it moved. This is going to be a tough call here.
Yeah, it'd be tough to get that detected. If you don't get it, are you down 5-on-3?
You are. I mean, and Wallman again say no way.
Yeah. No, Jake Wallman's convinced it hit the glass. I mean, he's a lot closer to it than you and I are. However,
can I ask you a question? I mean, I know the refs. The linesman closest to it waved it off initially. Why is he not in on the conversation? It's close.
This is close. And the last thing the Oilers want to see is that Kings power play that's 2 for 3. The last thing they want to see.
Well, you have a video coach for a reason. He believes it's not a penalty. The player believes it's not a penalty. I got news for you. The longer this goes, like they're obviously going to make.
Oh, yeah. And they need evidence to change the call. So
I just don't. I don't really see the evidence. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Cam? It doesn't.
Yeah. I saw the same replay you did, and it wasn't.
Like
that's not definitive.
To me, there's.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah, it's a tough one to flip back.
I mean, you may as well hand them another goal here the way their power play is going.
Yeah.
I guess you got. I mean, this is, by the way, Jake Wallman's second playoff game ever.
Yep.
Emerson's first, and Josh Brown's fourth. Now, obviously, the team misses their best all-around defenseman, Matthias Ekholm.
Players are coming off the bench to skate around.
Here's the call. Are you going to take your headset off here?
Here we go. All right, here it is.
After the video review, the call on the ice is confirmed. The puck does not deflect off the glass. 96, win a game, puck over the glass. Also, bench minor for a challenge unsuccessful.
Oh, boy. Well, it's going to make it very difficult.
Corey Perry having a conversation here.
Yeah, they're talking over at the penalty box. Oh, they're holding on. Oh, Perry went over. He's going to serve the unsuccessful challenge penalty. Okay, 5-on-3. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers down 5-3.
I got to tell you, it's too risky of a call to be making in that situation.
Face off to the right of Skinner. Kings power play 2 for 3 in this game. Puck goes to Fiala. The shot and the save made by Skinner right off the draw, and he'll cover it up. Now, if you could kill the 5-on-3,
you ever going to get a call? No.
Maybe you swing the momentum. Yeah. All right. Face off to the right of Skinner. Kempe off the draw, walks in, a shot off the stick of Josh Brown, goes out of play.
Can't win a draw.
Kopitar will take the draw again, and again against Ryan Nugent-Hopkins as they tie up. It's poked back to the line. Kempe across to Fiala, shot blocked. It comes over to Fiala on the right wing into the corner for Kopitar. Kopitar right side to Fiala, to Kempe, to Kopitar, walk in, a shot, save made by Skinner. Fiala shovels it around on the left. Kuzmenko, left wing corner. To Kempe, to Fiala, shot blocked by Nurse. Kopitar in the right corner. To Fiala, to Kopitar. To Fiala, to Kuzmenko. Nice save by Skinner coming across. And the puck along the left wing boards. Kempe off the left point. His pass, that hit a leg. Byfield into the left wing corner to Kuzmenko. Kuzmenko out to Byfield, his shot, and that one goes off of Skinner. Fiala to Kempe, to Fiala, off the post, and the puck on the right wing. Fiala to Kempe, on the left to Kuzmenko in the corner. In behind the net, Kopitar comes out. Kempe shot kicked out by Skinner. Fiala misses on the short side. It goes up to the line. Kempe keeps it in. Over to Fiala, right side. Now to Kuzmenko on the left. To Fiala, Fandle, the one-timer, cleared out by Nurse. 25 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Oilers down 5-3 with 9:28 to go in the third period. Kempe into the Edmonton zone for Fiala, takes it across the line. On the right for Kopitar, he's in the corner to Fiala, top of the circle to Kopitar. Kopitar to Fiala, over to Kempe, to Fiala, he hammers it wide. It'll go around the boards and come out. And the Oilers kill it off. Woolman and Perry are back out there. Kings 2 for 5 on the power play. We'll see if this swings the momentum the Oilers' way.
If Edmonton's smart, they're flopping the next time they get touched here to draw a call.
Bouchard in his own end. Up the right wing to McDavid. Softly into the left wing corner. It's Doughty around the boards to Anderson. Anderson unable to get it past Draisaitl. Draisaitl right corner to McDavid, to the line. Bouchard shot that just went over the net.
And the Oilers are, Perry just got dumped right in the face by...
Long pass to Fogle into the Oiler end. DeBoer, a shot, and the save made by Skinner, and he's going to hold on to it. We're going to take a break. 8 minutes, 19 seconds to go in the third. 5-3. Kings lead the Oilers. We'll be right back from the Crypto.com arena here in Los Angeles.
On the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the Crypto.com arena, Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. It is the third period of Game 1. 8:19 to go in the third. 5-3. Kings lead the Oilers, but the Oilers killing off a 5-on-3 power play. 2 full minutes of a 5-on-3.
Well, second 5-on-3 of the game for the Kings. 2 full minutes. And the Oilers not happy on the non-call right in front of the net. Darcy Kemper gloved Corey Perry right in the face, knocked him to the ice, no call. And the Oilers bench were not happy.
Face off in the Edmonton zone. Kulak can get it out. It's at the Kings blue line, and on the right wing, Draisaitl rolls it in behind the net. Doughty around the boards. That'll get just to the blue line, and now Moore will get it out to Fogle. In over the line with Danault. The shot, nice save made by Stuart Skinner, and the rebound picked up by McDavid. In over the King line to Draisaitl. Shot off a stick, goes just wide. Fogle out through the middle for the Kings. Will dump the puck in off the inboards. We'll go to the side of the Edmonton net. It's in behind, in some skates. Dug out Laferriere, back to the blue line. Gavrikov will hammer it wide. Comes back to Skinner. He'll cover it. 7:29 to go in the third. 5-3, Kings lead.
Well, you need one to give yourself a chance here, and the question is, are they ever going to get a power play? 5-1 are the power plays in this game for LA. And Jake Wallman must think they've got the eyes on him tonight.
Face off to the left of Skinner. Nugent Hopkins with Arvidsson and Jeff Skinner. Kopitar wins the draw. Gavrikov right point, snapshot doesn't get through. Kopitar in the right corner, around to Kuzmenko on the left side. Now to Kopitar. Kopitar cycling the puck to Kuzmenko, went past him. Nugent Hopkins on the left wing, able to get it out to center ice. Kopitar for Edmondson. On the left to Kuzmenko, come towards the net, and it's knocked off his stick by Wallman. Kuzmenko out of the left corner, had to go off his stick.
And there's a lot of slashes been allowed all night long in this game, Cam.
Puck dumped in, and it's Arvidsson to the left corner. Penalty coming up to the Kings.
What do you think, Mikey? You're going to get the entire night with no calls?
Mikey Anderson's about to go to the box. The Edmonton Oilers are going on the power play with 6:46 to go here in the third, and they're down by a couple.
Number 44, 2-minute minor hooking.
Great opportunity for Edmonton.
Victor Arvidsson kept his feet moving, and he sold that call. So the Oilers 0 for 1 on the power play here, and give LA credit. They're 2 for 5. They've made their power plays count. And look who's out here as the net front, Corey Perry.
Corey Perry, he's got a goal in this game. Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Face off to the right of Kemper.
Got to win draws and got to put pucks to the net right away. Can't pass it in. Create some chaos.
In behind his net, Gavrikov around the boards and down the ice.
And one of the concerns with Draisaitl, he's been gone the last 7 games. It's not a lower body injury because he was skating every day.
McDavid through the neutral zone, in over the King line. Left wing to Nugent Hopkins, to the blue line to Bouchard. Now on the right, top of the circle, Draisaitl to McDavid. Right wing, he'll get to the middle, get poked off his stick, and Moore. Dump it down the ice.
That's a good play by Danault because Connor was going right down Main Street and had a backdoor tap in for Corey Perry.
Up the right wing to center ice, Draisaitl to Perry into the King zone. For Draisaitl. Whoa. All right wing, but the pass behind McDavid. Byfield's going to get it out.
One thing, they're rested because they weren't killing penalties, so they got lots of time to run a full 2 minutes on the power play here.
58 seconds left to go in this thing. This man advantage. Oilers down by a couple. McDavid into the King zone. To the blue line. Bouchard, right wing. To Draisaitl. Into the corner. McDavid to Draisaitl shot. Rebound now got blocked. Rolls to Kemper. And he'll cover it up.
So here's Doughty coming in. That should be a penalty based on the standard that you called on Wallman. The only difference is Connor didn't flop. Where's the call here? Where's the consistency? Oilers got to go to the Philip Danault school of flopping. See if they can draw a 5-on-3. There's going to be some heated conversations after this one tonight. Of course, there's gamesmanship, as you know, with a series supervisor. It is a best of 7. But Doughty went right to McDavid. Cross-checked him and then wrapped him up.
Face off to the left of Kemper.
And now Hyman out. Now look at this formation.
5-3, Kings lead. 5:25 to go in the third.
Got to go in and help Draisaitl here. Kopitar's a good face-off man, 56%. So is Leon.
43 seconds left to go in the power play for the Oilers. Off the face-off, puck goes to the right wing. McDavid to the blue line, to Bouchard, now to McDavid on the right in the corner. Draisaitl out to the middle. Nugent Hopkins shot! Oh, that just went off of Kemper and wide.
That was a great chance. And that's right now the difference. Take a look at what's gone on here. Is they've had a couple pucks ricochet in, go in.
Bouchard to McDavid into the King zone. On the right wing, over to Draisaitl. The corner, McDavid to Draisaitl. The shot off the shoulder of Kemper. Puck behind the net. Draisaitl taken down by Gavrikov. Puck on the right wing. McDavid off the right wing. Boards. Oh, his pass got blocked. It comes to the line. Penalty is over. Bouchard on the right wing. Over to McDavid. And he put it over the net. The puck was up on end. Edmonton 0 for 2 on the power play. Puck comes out. Bouchard will flip it in. 4.5 to go in the third. 5-3. Kings lead the Oilers here in game one. Byfield through the middle. In over the Edmonton line to Laferriere. Shot. It's blocked. Here's Foegele, and he just drilled it wide of the net. Laferriere hacks it around to the left wing point. Edmondson down low to Laferriere. He's up against the boards with Henrique. Puck goes to Jeff Skinner. Cross ice pass. Too far for Arvidsson. Clark inside his own end. Grant Clark up the right wing for Kopitar over center ice. Shoots it in. That rims hard on the right side to Arvidsson. Now to Ty Emberson. It's passed through the middle to Janmark. Separated from the puck by Anderson. Puck goes to Doughty. He'll get it out. Missed Kempe. It'll be icing with 3:38 to go in the third. It's a 5-3 lead for the Kings.
I think you got to look at pulling your guardian here, Cam. Well, give LA credit. They've killed off Edmonton's 2 power plays, and they're 2 for 5 in theirs. Even strength goals in this game are the same. Skinner's coming out. It's a 6-on-5.
All right, Skinner's gone to the bench.
Got to win draws. Got to support Draisaitl against Kopitar here.
Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman, Perry, Nurse, and Bouchard. Oiler, net empty. Kopitar taking the draw. Draisaitl wins it across the top. It's Perry. It's shot. That got blocked. It's in the slot, and it's cleared out and down the ice by Kempe.
Edmonton lucky they didn't get called for a hook there.
That'll be an icing call. All right. 3:28 to go here in the third. Oilers down by 2 here in game one. Face off to the right of Kemper. Draisaitl into the face-off circle with Anze Kopitar. It goes to the end boards. Hyman runs into Doughty. Puck's underneath Doughty. Edmonton's trying to dig it out, and they do. And it's McDavid, right wing to the point to Bouchard. To McDavid to Draisaitl. Down low and behind the net. Perry to the left wing point. Nurse across the line to Bouchard. Now over to Nurse. Left wing. McDavid stripped of it by Kopitar. I'll give it to Kempe at center ice. Now on the left. Fiala shoots wide of the Edmonton empty net. Oilers dodge a bullet, and McDavid comes flying out. And over the King line. Off the right wing boards, it goes in behind the net. Oilers down by a couple here in the third. Puck comes free. Trevor Moore, the shot. He misses. And it's icing against the Kings. 2:40 to go in the third. It's a 5-3 Los Angeles lead.
You got to call timeout here, don't you? Some exhausted players.
This guy's got to be tired.
Who's going to take the draw? Nuge.
Now they'll call timeout.
Yep.
2:40 to go in the third period. 5-3 Kings lead. Oilers were down 4-0 at one point in this game.
Well, one team got 5 power plays. You can argue the Oilers self-induced on a couple of them. Did not like the rough call, man down on Wallman. Wallman, the play with Danault. Danault sold it. Sparta and Danault's a real effective middle six forward. One of the differences is Byfield's so much better this year for this team than Dubois was last year in this matchup, right? Like, and Dubois bounced back, and he's been good in Washington. And, oh, yeah, they got Kemper. You're not going to want to look at the expected goals for tonight's game, by the way, Cam. But I don't like how the heck is Skinner supposed to do anything on the third and fourth goals against? There's nothing you can do there. Right? And the Oilers have scored a couple beauties tonight themselves. Yep. Like the Draisaitl goal was a beauty. Oh, the Perry goal was a beauty.
All right. They were able to rest everybody, and Edmonton Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman, Perry, Wallman, Bouchard. Puck goes to the right corner, and Doughty will sail it down the ice. Wide, just wide. He saucered that thing from 200 feet away and missed. It was icing against the Kings. 2:33 to go in the third. Face off to the right of Kemper.
Got to jump in and support quicker than that. He had too much time and space to make the play.
Danault taking the draw against Draisaitl. Puck goes to Doughty. Off the glass. Kept in to the top of the circle. Perry down the left side to McDavid. Now to Perry. Swings it to the blue line. Bouchard on the right point. Bouchard comes across the line to the middle. Snapshot wide. Just put wide. Wow. It's off the back wall. Puck in the corner. Perry. Left wing. McDavid to the net in front. Scores! Zach Hyman has got the Oilers to within one. It's a 5-4 King lead.
So you're saying there's a chance.
The Oilers get to within one, and there's 2:04 to go.
Now you need a good shift here, and you got to find a way to get the puck up the ice in their zone and get your first unit back out there for another 6 or 5 opportunity here.
17:56 time of the goal for Zach Hyman to get the Oilers to within one. And it got awfully quiet at Crypto.com Arena.
I would not early pull Skinner here, Cam. Okay? Not with this group on the ice.
Oh.
You need 30 seconds out of this trio. Up front. 30 seconds.
Gavrikov will shoot it into the Oiler end. Arvidsson will get it out through the middle. Nugent Hopkins in over the line. His shot. Stick saved by Kemper. Nugent Hopkins gets the rebound to Arvidsson. He'll walk out. His backhand in that one. Off a body. It goes out of play.
That almost went in.
It did. 1:46 to go in the third. 5-4 Kings lead. They were up 4-0 at one point in this game. In fact, it was late in the second period. It was 4-0. Stuart Skinner was about to go to the bench, and now he is going to.
Hyman from McDavid and Perry.
Okay. No, Skinner is going to the bench.
Again, you got to find a way to get to loose pucks off the draw.
Face off to the left of Darcy Kemper. Oilers to within one. Puck goes in behind the net. Doughty rimming it, and it does come out. Bouchard, right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to McDavid, down the right wing to the net. Scores! Connor McDavid has tied the game at 5.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He walks Mikey Anderson. Kopitar gives him inside position, and he sifts one through Darcy Kemper, and this game is tied 5-5. Down 5-2, Cam, for 2 full minutes on the PK.
Wow! Come on! What a play by McDavid! And at 18:32, the Oilers have tied the game at 5. Unreal.
Okay, manage the clock here.
Nurse in his own end, rims it up the right wing. It goes to Connor Brown. Just to the blue line. Now it comes in front. Darvinson, the shot, the save by Kemper.
Kemper didn't know where it was.
That just pinballed around to Arvidsson. You're right. He didn't find it right away.
Crazy.
Remember when we were saying, so you think there's a chance real late in the second? Oilers scored late in the second to get it to 4-1.
If I'm Edmonton, I'm putting it on the puck right away here. You never know.
No, put it on net.
Put it on. What did we talk about all game?
Yes. Minute 12 to go in the third. Tied at 5. If you left this game for a while, a lot has happened in a short amount of time. They dropped the puck once. They're going to have to do it again.
LA had complete and total control of this game. They're up 5-2. They get gifted a 5-on-3. The Oilers kill it off with some gutsy shot blocks and roar back. And now we're tied at 5. Unreal.
Unreal. Okay, McDavid to take the draw. Puck goes to the corner. Doughty for the Kings.
No bad angles here. No cheat, no bad angles.
Anderson up the left wing to the Edmonton blue line. Wallman will get it out to Perry, now to McDavid. Into the Kings zone. Across to Draisaitl towards the net. Oh, that's saved by Kemper. That was redirected by Perry.
Corey Perry almost swept that home. And Darcy Kemper fought that off and made a heck of a stop.
Kings got to be thinking, we got to just get this to overtime. The Oilers have had all the pressure. You think of those empty nets the Kings missed, too.
It's crazy. That's why you play.
That's why you play.
LA was the better team for 39 minutes in this game. They had the Oilers on the ropes. And instead, we're sitting here 5-5.
Goes across the top of the circles. McDavid tried to get a backhand through to the net. Gavrikov will get it out. It goes to Moore into the Edmonton zone. Moore stops up to Deneau. He scores. Deneau's shot hit something and went in. And the Kings are up 6-5.
That can't go in. That just can't go in if you're an Oiler partisan. You work that hard. Oh.
That hit Fogle?
That hit Fogle.
It hit Fogle. Because Deneau fanned on it. And it hit Fogle. And the Kings are up 6-5. There's 41.1 to go.
Unreal. This is a heartbreaker for the Oilers to work this hard to come back.
Puck brought in by McDavid. Goaltender to the bench for the extra attacker. It's knocked out to center ice. 30 seconds left. Oilers down by 1. Bouchard to center. Rims it in. It goes in behind the net. Anderson around the boards and down the ice. It'll be icing.
What do I say? Got to get the game to overtime. Had to get it to overtime if you're Edmonton. You can't. They had to think about blowing the lead. And just a little bit of a late reaction created a slow developing 3-on-2.
Face off to the right of Kemper. 16 seconds left. Oiler net empty.
You know, Arvidsson almost wrong-footed him about a minute before that.
Yeah, the deflection by Perry.
Yeah.
Puck goes back to the point, winding up the shot, saved by Kemper off of Bouchard. 12 seconds left.
Well, perfect for Edmonton, but they didn't get anybody in front of the net.
Still says Deneau with the goal, man. It looked like that hit.
It hit Fogle.
Yeah, it looked like it hit
And
Fogle.
it's got to be stated, they've had a lot of bounces in this game.
All right, put a little extra time on. 13.8. Edmonton down by 1 now after battling back to get it tied at 5.
You need us. Yeah.
Kings win the draw. Gavrikov wraps it up the left and down the ice it goes, icing the call. We get another face-off in the Kings zone.
A little bit of a poor coverage coming back on that goal.
Yeah. Off the draw, puck goes to Kempe. He'll flip it out. It'll go on, and it won't be icing, and that'll do it. The Kings will take game 1. 6-5 the final. A late goal by Los Angeles proves to be the winner. But what a wild game 1 between the Oilers and the Kings.
Yeah. Yep.
Unbelievable.
Needed a little bit more. And this is not going to ease those that have been questioning Stuart Skinner all year. I mean, unfortunately, look, it was a deflected shot, Cam. Didn't like did not like a lot in what we saw in tonight's game at time from Edmonton, but I love their character and how they battled back from 5-2 back. It's just a crappy goal to give up to the last.
Margaret,
you needed a save there.
Stop it.